What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, it's very interesting to see certain superstars or actresses, women who had the opportunity, have lost a fair amount of their attractiveness or beauty. Not to say that they're ugly now, but they're not as what they were. And we see that with Vivica Fox, talking about how she wanted to marry a guy and she married him, and then that she ended up spending all the money on him, and she didn't like that. Okay. But now what we're dealing with is the same situation with Tracee Ellis Ross. Now, Tracee Ellis Ross is the daughter of Diana Ross, and the Diana Ross's father is a white man. Okay, Tracee Ellis Ross. Some of you would say that in her younger years, a lot more attractive. She's aged, a lot since that time, but she, still is holding up. And she really opened up about the society, about marriage being spoon-fed to people. Okay? And she talked about how, people or women are really pressured into getting married. All right? Which I don't think that's the case, but obviously when it's on your mind and you've hit the wall, you have to make something out of thin air that's not there. Okay. And so she has been, after Girlfriends, I don't know if she's ever really did anything else like that, but she talked about this. Okay, I'm gonna read this because the article asks her if she wanted to have a more traditional life. She goes, well, how could you date music? Well, how could you not? Our society spoon feeds it to you. I used to put myself to sleep dreaming about my wedding, and I would still love all of that, but what am I going to do? Just sit around waiting? Shut up, I've got so many things to do. This is, you can look at this story on Marie Claire. What do you have to do? All right? Well, number one, Tracee Ellis Ross. I think that it's safe to say no man on your level is going to be interested in you. Not to be mean or anything like that, as it's not. A man that has your success at 48 is not going to be looking for a woman that's 48. Okay. The problem is that when you were 28, you were not trying to look for a man. Like most women, in my opinion, you wanted the wedding. You didn't want the vow. You still want the wedding, but you don't want the vow. And there's a song in church that says, I got just what I wanted. And you got just what you wanted. You played the game for the career first, not focused on marriage. And you thought that you were going to get married to some man that you had a lot of high standards for, and that guy didn't come. Now you're 48, and now you're talking about that there are societal pressures to get married, and societal pressure spoon feeds women to want marriage and kids. The thing about it is this: many women want those things. None of them want to work for them. Society, if anything, is pushing women to be independent. Society is pushing women to be putting themselves first and to compete with men. That's the society I'm living in. I don't know what, I think that some women want to get married to show that they're valuable and somebody wants them. But the reality is, Tracee, it's not that you didn't look good enough. You didn't want to do, you want to do it your way. Now that you want to do it your way, you're highly unsuccessful at your way. The jobs are drying up. The opportunities are drying up. You've been on your own Blackish and all of that. that's kind of kind of drying up. All right, that's just really what it is. Okay, nobody's really checking for you no more, and you have so many things to do. What things do you have to do that you haven't done in the last few years? I can tell you something that you haven't been able to do. Keep a man. I mean, you're 48. That's something that we know you can't do. You can't keep a man. Now you want to say that society puts too much pressures on women. And you're trying to actually make it like the man's fault. The reason why you don't have a man, it's your fault. It's not any man's fault. Like, am I supposed to sit around and wait? See, that's the thing. Maybe if you were proactive, and this is a problem with a lot of African American women. You want to wait on the Lord, You want to wait for something to happen. Somebody should do something for, all of these things. Here's the situation. You know how to go out and get you a role in a movie. You don't wait for that, do you? When you want to develop your career, are you sitting around waiting? When you want to be somebody in your industry, are you sitting around waiting? No, you don't wait for that. Because it's highly competitive in those industries, right? It's competitive in the movie industry. It's competitive in those things. So you don't wait on that. But you only want to wait when it comes to choosing a good man. Now you want to wait. So now, since you can't find it, because see, you never wanted to get married in the first place. And you got what you wanted. So now you want to act like, well, society puts too much pressure on women, but no. You didn't put no much pressure on yourself to do the right thing and get married. So now that you didn't do that, you're complaining about it. And now you want to blame men that you're single. You're single because of you. Okay? You're single because of you. You're the reason. Nobody else. You. You're dusty because of you. Nobody else. You. Nobody likes you because of you. Who? No, not you. You. I know that you're mad. It ain't my fault. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. And there are many ladies out there like you who blame their problems on other people, who have hit the wall, who are crying, being belligerent, blaming others. When in your prime, like Vivica Fox, you could have made the right decision to get with the guy. You could have did that. You didn't want to do that. Beyonce did. And also, let me talk about the black community. If it was about being a black man, you were a mulatto, you're Diana Ross's daughter, you had every connect. You went to Brown University. I mean, you had everything on the table for you, and you messed it up. Nobody else, Tracy. You messed it up. You messed up, you fumbled the bag. You're like Roger Craig against the Giants in '88. You fumbled the rock. And it's all your fault. Guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first content to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. All my information is pinned to the top. I'm out. Peace.